Hello, Catcitizen here. Hey, check this out. Crap, I meant that. That's right, it's December, which means Christmas season is here. You know, after brainstorming for 5 seconds, I just kinda gave up on to eat food. I got some Sonic, and then I had an epiphany. I fucking hate Sonics! And now I gotta try to figure out the meaning of a good Christmas. Christmas games have been a thing ever since the days of Atari, because nothing makes me feel more jolly and woolly than turns out, some people don't like Atari games. But for the most part in games back in the day, you either owned a seasonal game, or you had standards. For example, you wouldn't just be playing Duck Hunt during December and boom, he's a beast now. Or you go to the arcade and suddenly, boom, Pac-Man has a wife. What have we done? For the most part, even games that would include Christmas wouldn't make it a real-life seasonal thing. RPGs and visual novels could do whatever. RPGs and visual novels could do whatever they wanted with their plot, often leading to some events taking place around the season of giving.
Oh yes, my favorite RPG.
But those things are out of the running, as I can play these during June and still feel just as disappointed. Sega was always ahead of the curve when it came to downloadable content. Sonic & Knuckles is what most people consider to be the first instance of DLC, as the lock-on technology allowed you to gain new contents in games that previously didn't have it, such as Knuckles and Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know, Obvious and the Knuckles. They later implemented updates into their games on the Dreamcast via what was the first ever built-in internet functionality on a game console. Other consoles did include connectivity, but all required add-ons. Sega did this due to what is known as a dot-com bubble, in which there was a stock market bubble which coincided with the internet beginning to become widespread. Obviously, Sega was desperate at the time to make a profit after shitting the bed for 6 years straight. So they figured investing into this new craze, that was the interweb, would be a good idea. This led to the fusion of the internal clock and the DLC system, which allowed us to get Sonic wearing clothes, and for Shenmue to be harassed by Christmas goons. Obviously, Christmas theming wasn't a new thing for Sega, as before this, Sega also put out Christmas Nights on the Sega Saturn, which was an expansion to the Sonic theme game Nights into Dreams. The Dreamcast had quite a few Christmas expansions, which gave everything a festive look, and sometimes even broke the game. But that's enough of the Sega shit. You guys like Pokemon? Chugga wow wow? At the same time that we got Sonic Adventure, we got the second fifth Pokemon games, Pokemon Gold and Silver, and with them we got this little goober, Delibird. Delibird was easily accessible in Pokemon Silver, where he could be found at the Ice Path. But in Gold? Oh boy. If you didn't own a copy of Silver to trade Delibird in from, you'd have to wait for Christmas event to get a shot at this idiot. During the Gotta Catch Them All 2001 and 2002 events, Delibird was available, so if you ever got your hands on a time machine, you know where to go. Delibird being only available during white time honestly made it kind of a cruel anomaly. This trend carried over into Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and weirdly Leaf Green, but not Fire Red. Well, I know which Pokemon game I'm getting this holiday season. Look man, I hate birds. You could argue that since Delibird was available during any time of the year, including March in Pokemon Silver, must mean that he shouldn't be here. But the fact that Delibird was only officially available without trading during September in 5 different games means I'm counting it. Go with it with Space Channel 5. 3 years later on the Nintendo 64 disk drive, in 2001 we got Futsu no Mori, which using the disk drive's built-in calendar could detect holiday seasons and unlock stuff based off of the time. During the Christmas season, a series of items would unlock called the Festive Series. which were a bunch of non-Hanukkah inspired things that you could use to decorate your house. This game only released in Japan due to the fact that the Nintendo 64 disc drive didn't ever see American soil, but it eventually got ported into the GameCube as this very niche game called Animal Crossing. What do you mean it's not niche? This little dude called Jingle would jangle his balls and give you stuff if you did some favors for. Moving on from that and into the modern day, most of these get cosmetics that you can turn on and have fun with anytime. Super Mario Odyssey and Spider-Man both allow you to dress up as a jolly rancher bastard at any time. While some games still bring out updates to their games with Christmas. From two series that we've already talked about, Animal Crossing New Horizons and Sonic Frontiers, they both got themselves some Christmas DLC. As well as some new series, such as Persona 5, during its time of updates we got some costumes for our gang, one of them being Santa Claus theme outfits, not released during November. You were this close and it wasn't even free. Online live service games such as GTA 5 Online and Fortnite, which both get considered updates, have been giving us retro DLCs. There's just shallow stuff. We need to look deep there to find some real jolly golly 3. To do that, we need the help of Christmas events. Look at this game. Now back to me. Back to this game. And back to me. This game now supports the Catholic Church. This is Terraria. The game was released in May 16 of 2011, and it filled to the brim with references. Oh hey, it's Jojo. I love Jojo. Amongst these is Christmas-themed doodads. Both the events called Frost Moon and Frost Legion have Christmas elements running for safe measure. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. Instead, I'm here for the Christmas content that is unlocked from December 15th to 31st. Unless you're playing a 3DS, but at that point it's your fault, not mine. The first occurrence of this event was in December of 2020. So what is it? So what does this event do? Well, it turns most of your eye into Christmas themed crap, like candy canes. Enemies you kill will drop presents. Don't question it, the fat man has his ways. He stuffs everything, including the turkey, your mother, and that sock. Speaking of the fat man, look, he's right there. You just gotta be cracked in the game. In order to see him, you need to be in hard mode, open a present, and hopefully get a snow globe. Then you kill an army, and oh look, it's him. The game goes very hard in theming for this event, and I appreciate it for what it did. So, wait, that's my whole list. So what now? Christmas updates are now just updates, and games already get massive amounts of updates. Meanwhile, other games just bake in the spread of the season into the base game. Hell, it's not new. Even some arcade games came baked in with seasonal spirit. Street Fighter 3 New Generation had a Christmas stage. Has Christmas lost its magic? So, I mean, games have had Christmas baked in for ages. Stuff like Kingdom Hearts 2 and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney have featured the season. So, what's the point of the season? What's the point of the season if I can experience it at any time? Maybe, just maybe, Christmas isn't about the date or the media. Maybe the real holiday spirit is about the people you spend it with, being yourself while enjoying the theme, the presents, everything. That's just secondary. Just because you can choose to watch a Christmas movie during February doesn't mean it's a bad Christmas movie. The real Christmas spirit is about doing your own thing with a funny hat on. Unless your own thing is keeping the Dreamcast alive. Man, that was a bloody party.